Hello, my name is Ben. I'm a follower of Jesus. As I continue on the Ten Commandments, we come to remember the Sabbath to keep it holy. Now, we as believers have a Sabbath, and it is a day of rest by which we honor God for the fact that it is He who supports us, He who provides for us. And we don't have to have a sense that if we aren't constantly hustling, that our life's going to fall apart. We work to honor God. We work to do things that show our faith in Him. We work to obey Him. Your work, this is difficult but definitely true, is not what supports you and your family. You work because God tells you to. You work because it's right for your character. You work because it's obedient to God, because God has made you for something you should be doing. Because the man that doesn't work should eat. But truly, the food on your table came from God. You may have used your hand to put it there, or you may not have. You may have just left the turkey on your doorstep. But the provision comes from God. So, the day of rest, which we dedicate to honoring our God, in the context of false gods. Now, which God has your Sabbath? Which God is honored by your Sabbath? If you have an entire day and it doesn't contain any work, now sometimes God is challenged by your work. Sometimes work is the false God that is in the place of God, that is competing for His place. Now that's a different one, but that one's hopefully fairly obvious to us. Hopefully that's one that we see coming. I've seen people devote entire days to bicycle, devote entire days to sports games, devote entire days to perversion. Heard, not seen. I want to be careful about that. Devote entire days where they don't take their head and eyes out of some technological device. Devote entire days to shopping. So consider that. Who has that person's Sabbath? What God is receiving the great honor of a whole day dedicated to their provision? Has God received entire days of your life dedicated to you honoring His provision by not showing how hard you can work, but resting in what He has done? Has God really received that from you? Or have you sliced it up with commitments to other gods? Is your God fitness? Is your God consumerism? Is your God sports? Or any other thing that could potentially receive your entire day uninterrupted, not bothered by anything else, to honor what that God has provided for you? Think very carefully. Who has your Sabbath? Who has your Sabbath? In Jesus' name, God bless you.